Given your extensive experience drafting and negotiating construction contracts with pitfalls, what pitfalls do you see owners, constructors, and developers make?
My first bit of advice, and it seems all too obvious, is that it's a good idea to read the contract. And it's a good idea to read it before you sign it. Many owners, not in very large projects, but in smaller projects, and most of construction in the United States and in the world are not infrastructure projects. Most of construction are really smaller projects. But even in a building like we're sitting in right here, if you ask the key people that are administrating the contract, they have probably never read it. That's a problem. You should always have a construction lawyer, because a construction lawyer knows the provisions in the contract that are really critical, that really are allocating the risk. The construction lawyer knows the words that are critical and what will happen if someone breaches that particular provision. The second issue is notice provisions. People actually forget about notice provisions, and depending upon the state in the United States, in New York, for example, notice provisions, the days are really very important. And if you miss the notice provision, or you don't notify the other side, you may waive your right to recover if there's a breach of a particular provision. So that's number two, notice provisions. In the entire contract, as all contracts are, there's an allocation of risk. And many people either assume too much risk, or they don't actually understand the risk that's involved. That the next issue is insurance. Make sure you have insurance. And the tension with insurance is that at some price, you can buy all the insurance that you may want, but you've got to balance the price of the insurance with the likelihood that what you're assuring against will occur. And there's no perfect science to that. So, given that insurance costs have really skyrocketed, particularly during the time of COVID, you need to work with an insurance broker and get their advice about the kind of building that you're building and what the risks are based on the particular design and based on perhaps the size of the building, how often that particular building has been built, and people know about the engineering and know about the site conditions. So that's another issue that people have to take very seriously is insurance.